Hello, beautiful, 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 beautiful souls. I'm back. Okay, today's video, I so love this. This is gonna be my signature sign, fixing the camera every single time. Okay, today we're gonna be discussing about people. How will I name this video? What people think of you, maybe? Something like that. People's opinions about you, maybe about that. And because I have a story behind it about how I don't care about what other people think of me and how I came to that stage, I guess, is it? Yay! By the way, it's pitch black outside. I put all the lights on me, which is 3 on the ceiling. That's all I have. But I think you can see me perfectly fine. Again, if you don't, you can always put me on earphones, just listen to me while you're ironing or whatever. Before I start the video, I just want to say, because I have so many topics to talk about, the list is massive. Like, I think, every other day I think of something else that I can talk about, and there are so many ideas and so many inspirations inside of me that if I can just film for the next 7 days non-stop, I think I would be able to do tons of videos. So I have decided from now on, although it's holidays and we're going on a holiday soon, that I'm gonna start posting videos, one on Monday, one on Friday, so twice a week. And if you have any other suggestions on maybe what other days that you would like, so I can maybe move the ones from Monday or Friday, just let me know in the comments down below. I've asked 2 people that have been following me from the beginning, and all of them said Monday and Friday. So, from now on, I guess I'll be filming on Monday, and on Friday I'll be posting videos. But if you would like any other day, and I see majority of people would wish to be some other days, just let me know, and I guess I'll do it, because this is all about you as well. So yeah, let's get started. So my story about how I stopped caring about what other people think comes from very, very young age. And I do have to say that I had first, 7 years of my life have been perfectly amazing. And although I can't remember a lot, I still can remember tons of it. And I think I can remember more from that first 7 years of my life than maybe, I don't know, elementary school, end of elementary school and high school, maybe put together even. So I know it's crazy, but it is the way it is. And a lot of, person actually that has a lot of to do with it is my late grandfather. And I think all my spirit and all my laughing and all my enthusiastic and joy and laughter and jumping up and down and being excited about almost everything comes from him. And it took me a bit while to understand where did it all come from, because for me he was always like cheerful and happy, but I actually have that. And while I was growing up, a lot of people, even my closest family, would be like, why are you laughing like that, and nothing is funny. But I did retract maybe some of it, throughout my relationships or around some people. But I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore. This is the way who I am. And I think I said this in another video. I'm just done with that. I'm done with people telling me to not shine as much and not smile as much, and this is who I am. And my grandfather passed away when I was really young, and he was my almost like a father figure to me. So that really crushed me in a bit. Not literally, but I did suffer a lot. And maybe I'll make another video of how to deal with, when you lose someone that you love very dearly. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. But that actually, why I'm mentioning this, because that was the base of someone loving me unconditionally that we had so much laughter, so much, you know, I'm actually shaking because I'm really emotional about this. But I didn't care at the time at all what anyone thinks about me, because when you have someone like that, your mother, your grandfather, someone that loves you unconditionally no matter what you do and is there for you and supports you, you don't really care about other people's opinions, obviously, and when you're too young you don't really think about it as much. Now afterwards, in elementary school, when I look back, I was actually quite popular. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was on the news, I was on the radio, I knew English very well considering to other people. I went on math competitions, I played piano because I finished elementary school for piano, and, you know, even on music classes in regular school, let's say like that, because I went to two schools, musical and regular one. I would always play piano, everyone was wowed by it. I sang in a choir, I acted when we had school plays and stuff like that. I did a runway show, I did tons of things. I played so many different sports, and, you know, again, I didn't realize it at the time, but it was really popular. And I remember once, I think maybe in eighth grade, I went to the bathroom during the class, as you do, and I saw this girl, and I don't think I've ever seen her before, and we just started talking, and she actually told me, "Oh my god, you're not as bad as people say you are." I think that was the first time that it actually hit me, like some people are talking about me behind my back for no reason whatsoever. And then I asked her, "What did you actually hear?" And the things that she said were so disgusting at the time that I'm like, where did people come up with these things? You know, you don't give them any reason whatsoever. Someone talks so bad about you. And I didn't know who it was, but in one moment I just said, "Stop, I can't listen to anymore. You know, I can't." I went back to the class and I just couldn't realize what just happened. It was, you know, you don't think about people talking about you behind your back, and that's when it hit me, like, okay, what did just happen here? So after that, I was like, okay, you know what, this isn't, it was the first time that I didn't want to expose myself as much in terms of being maybe as popular, because I didn't want those types of comments to reach to my parents, because again, I did nothing wrong. I didn't give any reason or anything for someone to start comments like that. And I'm like, you know, I should maybe think about what to do. End of the school, I did go through a certain trauma where I was the victim, but the stories and everything that reached to my, how do you say it, head teacher maybe? Head professor, head teacher. And she called on my house phone, she called, we didn't have cell phones back then. I'm from that era where cell phones didn't exist. Well, we had those massive ones. And she called me, and luckily, like, thank God, my parents were there, and I answered, and she's like, "You know what, the way you've behaved," and again, she just heard stories from someone, and she's like, "That's not the way to act, and, you know, that's not the path for you, you're going the wrong path." I was so shocked. I don't think I said a word, because she was someone I admired so much, and I loved her to bits, and for her not to even ask me whether those stories were true or not and what actually happened really, really hurt me. And honestly, I was like this, and she hung up, and I think I was still holding the phone, not realizing what just happened. I'm like, how can you not even ask me whether it's true or not? Because, you know, teenagers and all these other people can make up so many different stories, and you just call to say how bad I am, and you hung up. Like, what? That's definitely the time when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing everything that I can to be as, you know, I'm just gonna shut down everything. I'm not gonna communicate as much as I used to. I'm not gonna expose myself in terms of so many competitions and everything else. I'm just gonna, because I don't think that my family deserved it, because of this someone that just made those stuff up. And that was pretty much it. So in high school, I was practically invisible as possible. Again, because of my personality and everything, I don't think I was as invisible. But I wasn't as popular, definitely, as I was in elementary school. And because of the trauma that I had, which I won't mention now, but I was depressed. And I think I'll talk about that as well in one of the videos about, being depressed and how to get out of it. And so yeah, after high school and after, years of life's experiences, although I'm still pretty young, it came, the only opinions that I was actually concerned about were my family ones and the people that I loved. But the thing is, in time, and the things that I've been through, and most of the people that I thought they were gonna be with me all the way and just be there even when I'm on the highest, when I'm on the lowest, didn't. And that hurt as well. And, all those lies that one of my closest family members believed that were not true. So many things happened, and I realized it actually doesn't really matter anymore. I do still value, few people's opinions, but not in a way that I'm going to change my own. I'm not concerned about what someone else is going to think. All these experiences, I just, in a way I wished that I have someone like, oh my God, I value your opinion so much. And, that there's someone that I can go to and say, oh my God, can you please just, if I'm in doubt. But, there aren't really many. And I have few people that I have few aspects, maybe. But I did really learn to trust my own instincts, to trust my own opinion, definitely not to be concerned about someone that I don't know, and not to actually, again, I can't really say that I was even before thinking of, oh my God, what other people are gonna think, but I was thinking about my family's opinion. And although I do respect them immensely and stuff like that, I'm genuinely gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna smile and laugh as much as I want to, and I think as long as I don't hurt anyone, being myself is what it's the most important thing. And every single one of us is amazing in their own way, in their own sense, we really are so powerful. I know I keep mentioning this, but we can make everything that we want, and I'm so passionate about this. I think this is gonna be one of those videos where my voice is shaking and my hands are shaking and everything, just because I want to shout that out loud of how important it is. And I want to ask you a question, let's say, about this topic. Was there anything in your life that you didn't do because you were worried about what someone else is going to think? And I think almost every single one of you is going to say yes. And if you are one of them, raise your hand. And I've definitely been there. So, yeah, and I don't know why, I just remember this this example. Once I was actually listening to Whitney Houston, and this was how I was in elementary school. And I love that, that type of music, everything, to this day. And I remember my father was like, can you turn that off, please? She's shouting, she's not even singing. And I'm like, there is some things that you think like, okay, everyone loves this. And then from my own father, I hear it, that he thinks that Whitney Houston is shouting and not singing. And I was like, really? And again, one of the lessons, okay, not everyone is gonna like everything, and that's totally fine. He's gonna love some other music, I'm gonna love some other music. We are born in this world not for everyone to like everything. And that's why I think YouTube is so amazing, because you decide whether to click on that button. You decide whether to watch that video or not. You decide whether you nothing is like, no one is pushing you, no one is forcing you to do it. So, you know, one of the reasons I started making these videos is because there are so many methods and stuff like that that actually helped me. And earlier this year, and around New Year's 2019, I've experienced, like, faced my biggest fear. And after that, to be able to, you know, rise from the ashes and using the methods, because those really helped a lot. And EFT meditation have really helped me. Gratitude, oh my god, you have no idea. And I just want to share that with you. I wanted to really, again, another thing, if someone thinks whatever thinks about you, this isn't about something that someone said to you, it's just what you think that other people are gonna think, or they are thinking. What's it to you? Like, why are you even obsessing yourself with other people? Their opinions, they don't matter. It's your life. What they think about you or someone else, it's a reflection of them. It's not the reflection of you. What you think about yourself, what you do for yourself, what you create, what you put out, it's the reflection of you. So don't drag yourself into what other people may think. Just do it. This is one life that we get. This is, you know, we are powerful. Don't anyone take that away from you, even if they do, maybe for a bit. Just ignore it. Do your own thing. And because my memory is gonna go now, I'm gonna stop here. I love you to bits. Don't care about what other people think of you, because that's when you're gonna shine the most. Love you so much. Bye.